Paulie's Pizza is, man?
Sorry?
Paulie's Pizza.
Paulie's Pizza is...
That's it there. Ah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, how are you? I have a table for Craig. Thanks, man. Hey, David.
Yeah, hi.
How are you? You
Hi,
well?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm not bad, how are you?
Yeah, grand, thanks.
Oh, I never got your name.
It's Craig. Sorry, man. Are you well?
I am well.
How's your morning been?
It's been great, mostly because of the weather.
Oh,
I feel like I'm tearing it rather than cutting it. I think the key is going to be reasonable sized slices. That's what's going to make me look like I don't know, a reasonable person, not a messy person at the meeting.
so first of all, where are we? Where are we again?
Paulie's Pizza.
We're in Paulie's Pizza.
We
Thank
are.
you very much in Grand Canal Dock in Dublin.
Yes.
First question off the bat is, how come you agreed to do this?
I'd say there's a couple reasons.
Okay.
One, I've been watching Hot Ones recently.
You've been watching the Wings thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the idea of just like sort of basically being interviewed, although it's a conversation, but basically being interviewed while like eating food. I was tempted to go for a spicier pizza because of it, but the idea of just like, you know, being interviewed while eating food just seemed nice.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know, it seems like something I'd regret if I didn't do.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you for doing it. It's
No problem.
Kind of you.
It's a nice experience. Well, so far it's been nice. Oh, I'm going to make a mess of myself eating this pizza.
You just do you, David. Beautiful.
It is good pizza though. I'm studying computer science with Korean, yeah.
With Korean.
Yeah.
A bold move.
So, annyeonghaseyo. Oh god.
What was school like for you?
Okay. It's been a while since I thought about or like primary school. Primary school was good. I'd say looking back, I'd say maybe a little boring. I don't really like the Irish language, like learning it.
Yeah.
So
It's a tough language to learn, isn't it?
yeah, so having to do that is, and we treat it like it's not a tough language. It's just like, oh, you've been studying it for years, you should be good, but no.
That's a big regret that I have, that I didn't put more effort, because I'd love to be able to speak it really well. I don't. My vocabulary consists of like, can you go to the shop and stuff like that,
Yep.
and reading street signs. Did you have a dream job while you were growing up?
It changed around a lot.
Yeah. It seems to do that with kids, doesn't it?
I wasn't focused on one thing the whole time, but I was thinking, for a while I was thinking like scientist or something. That sounds cool. I am a nerd.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking scientist, but I spent a lot of time on the computer.
Okay.
I spend a lot of time on the computer.
Fair enough, yeah.
So, kind of studying computer science sort of grew and grew and grew until eventually I had to make the choice, and I decided this is actually, I think, a good fit for me.
It's very like logical based, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm...
Dropped some pizza already?
No, I did not. That didn't happen. But yeah, as I said, I'm a nerd and I like science and stuff like that. So the whole logical thing kind of, it's what I like. So it's what I want to do. I'd say it's probably, compared to school, I enjoy this the most.
Really?
This is more fun. Because everyone that's in there, most people that are in there have the same kind of interest. We're not exactly the same, but they like computer science.
Yeah.
A lot of them they play video games, which is what I'm into as well. So it's kind of
good.
It all works. Yeah.
What video games do you like? Sorry, I'm conscious that I need to give you some time to eat.
No, I'm struggling enough
get
to
that slice into you.
Okay.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
The second half, I'll just randomly cut across it, lick them off the plate, you know. League of Legends and Overwatch, so I'm a PC gamer.
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with them. I've never played them or anything.
Yeah, so they're kind of big worldwide communities.
Yeah.
And actually
huge in Korea, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So they have these PC bands in Korea, which are basically like internet cafes that have gaming computers, so they're able to run whatever games you want.
Cool.
And they go there, they rent some time on them, and it's like a social thing. And that's something we don't really have here. So when I do go to Korea, I'm probably going to spend a lot of my time in those.
Would you ever try to pursue a career in League of Legends or anything?
I don't think I have the discipline and like a lot of it, you don't have to be, I don't think, that naturally skilled.
Yeah.
You just have to have insane devotion to spend like 8 hours a day playing the exact same game. Yeah.
Like the way athletes train, you have to train for League of Legends.
In some respects, it's even worse because athletes get tired, and once you're tired, you're not really going to train much. But like playing video games, you're just kind of sitting there. So like mentally, it's tiring, but physically, you're able to play the whole day.
Yeah.
So you're spending, I'd say the effort is probably the same, but the amount of time you spend just playing the game compared to like if you were in the gym or something. Yeah. Oh no.
Uh-oh. You got it. You got it. Again, beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful.
After I said I didn't want to embarrass myself, and now I'm doing this. Oh, and it's spicy too.
I don't think there's anything embarrassing about taking a very committed bite of pizza.
Oh yeah.
Be proud of yourself.
I've met a lot of great people in college. I thought societies would be something that I get really into, but I went to a good few of them, and none of them really grabbed me apart from one, which is the Brewing Society.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but that's.
So have you done any brewing?
It's kind of a.
Like home brews?
I have friends who have.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm into it as kind of like a social thing, rather than because you do actually get to like sample the beers when you're there, but it is interesting because like if I was drinking by myself, well not by myself, but with friends, you know, like outside of this society, I go for the usual stuff, but here I get to try sort of like craft beers and things like that are not really, they wouldn't be what I go for normally.
Are you religious at all?
Not at all. Yeah,
Not at all?
I'm an atheist. And my family, my parents are both Catholic because we're in Ireland. But no, I never. I'd say I don't want to say I grew out of it, but
Right. Well, a lot of people do, don't they?
yeah. Although I was in a like a Christian Brothers school, so the school I was in was quite like. Religion was a pretty important part of it.
Yeah.
And there was these funny moments because, in general, I'm not like I would be a little bit nervous, you know, speaking in front of crowds and things like that. But I'm not the worst.
Yeah.
So whenever my religion teacher, he's the one who organized a lot of the masses and things like that, whenever he wanted someone to like give a reading, he would often. You know, we'd ask the class, try to find volunteers, and if he couldn't get anyone to volunteer, he'd kind of look at me and go. Would you do it, David? It was my graduation mass, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
He got me to give out the communion. For some reason, the priest didn't have like proper containers for all of them, so mine was basically flat, and he piled them on high.
Yeah.
So there was like a big stack, and I was trying really hard not to drop it. And then a guy comes up, and one just falls to the ground, and we both just like watch it fall, touch the ground. We make eye contact with each other, and he kind of bends down, picks it up, and puts it in his pocket. And then I give him another one. And then, just as I'm done, he comes back up to me and hands it to me again.
Really? I thought he was stealing some body of Christ for later.
The wine that they use is delicious.
Blood of Christ, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
They gotta go big and get some like top shelf stuff,
yeah.
probably.
I saw something recently, how many communion wafers would you have to eat before you've eaten a full Jesus?
How many was it?
It's more than the average person would eat in their life. It's delicious stuff.
Do you believe there's a meaning to life?
No. I can't really see any point. But at the same time, I'm still going about my day-to-day life. I'm still eating pizza because I enjoy it. Like,
yeah. And that's meaning enough, probably, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and give yourself a piece of advice, would you do it?
What I do, maybe a couple of years, save up some money, come back with the money, give it to that guy, get him put it in a bank. Get interest on that and then take it out again when I'm older.
That is a very, very rational answer.
No. But I think
get that compound interest in.
Oh yeah. But yeah, up until like I'd say 4 years ago, I would have considered myself a very shy person.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't strike me as a shy person at all.
Yeah, I get that a lot now. But I mean, on the inside, I'm still like kind of nervous and things. And
yeah, we all are though, aren't we?
Yeah. It was in transition year, which is kind of a dossier, you know. It's not really
just a year off, isn't it?
Yeah. I actually won Student of the Year in that year.
Oh wow!
And I'm pretty sure all of it was just because I got involved and sort of came out of my shell over the year. So yeah, I think I just decided at that point that I have a choice. Like I can either keep things the way they are, be kind of nervous, not really. You know, just stick with the way I am, or I can make an effort to speak to people, get talking, do things out of my comfort zone, even just a little bit, and it all added up. It compounded together, and I'd say I came out of that year a lot better than when I went in.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a really boring year, but I'd say it did a lot of good for me.
Well, it's funny, you just called it a dossier, but it sounds like you did some serious soul searching.
Like on the inside, I consider myself like an introverted sort of, I'm not socially anxious, I'm not that bad, but I'd still be kind of shy. Like when I was coming here today, I was kind of, well actually more last night, I was kind of nervous and I was wondering like, Jesus, what if I'm not entertaining? What if like it's a really boring video or something?
You're very easy to talk to, don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah. I get nervous too coming to do something like this, but it's like a good nervous, you know.
I was thinking once I get into it, it'll just be fine.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of it actually. Is like the hardest part is just to say yes. That's why I said yes to this.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I say yes. Worst that happens is I make a bad video and I get some free pizza. But like, it could be a good experience, so I'll go for it.
Cool.
And I definitely would not have done this 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did do it.
Thank you. I'm glad too.
Get that spice into it.
I'm not going to be able to add too much. Okay.
It's not
Chewy,
gonna work.
isn't it? You just went for it. Very commendable.
The pizza is a little spicy, so I can feel my mouth kind of getting warm.
Really?
Yeah, I like spice though, so it's not bad.
What part of it is spicy?
I think it's the pepperoni or the salami.
Oh,
No,
okay.
pepperoni, I think, yeah.
My sister's a freak with spicy things.
Yeah?
Like we enter her into like chili competitions and she wins them and
Really?
stuff. Yeah,
Wow.
she just eats them on everything.
That's where I want to be.
I think, yeah, that's the dream.
How am I supposed to eat
Here we go again.
again?
That's good. You nailed that one. Have you ever seen the movie Freaky Friday? Where they switch bodies?
Yeah.
If you could switch bodies with anyone for a day, who would you do it with?
Chris Brown. No, that's
Alright, little Dickie. Is there anything you're afraid of?
My first reaction is just spiders.
Me too.
Just don't like spiders. So.
Me too, I hate them. I think we should get rid of them.
But they do some good.
I think they probably do a lot of good, but like, not enough for me to be okay with them being around. What's your favourite movie? That's a pretty easy one, potentially.
What are you thinking?
Well, guess your favourite movie?
Yeah.
So you describe yourself as kind of geeky.
Yeah.
You said it'd be fun to time travel. So I'm thinking maybe Back to the Future.
I do like them, but it's not my favorite. You should look to the past.
Memento.
Nope.
Look at the past.
Oh no.
Look, yeah, that's how you do it.
My favorite movie is Inglourious Basterds.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a big Tarantino fan?
Yeah, actually. The scene in the basement. Like that place looks like really good.
When they're playing cards.
Yeah. And it gets so tense.
Yeah.
And the opening scene I'd say is probably my favorite.
But the milk. Yeah. With the Jew.
Takes out the massive pipe. Yeah.
That is.
He's a really good actor.
That is an incredible scene, isn't it? Christoph Waltz. Yeah, that's a brilliant film. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, I love it.
I like Tarantino as well. Yeah. He's got something new coming out soon.
It's the Manson.
Oh, that's
Marilyn
what it is.
Manson,
Yeah. That's a weird one for him to do. I wonder what that'll be like. Probably brilliant. Have you ever seen Jackie Brown?
I haven't actually.
I
haven't seen all of his movies.
That's one of his older ones with Samuel L. Jackson as well. Yeah. Really good. Really, really good. You're fine, man.
What is this interview about?
I just started meeting strangers, so I don't know this guy, and just started meeting strangers to talk about their lives and stuff. Is it all pizza? Yeah. Yeah. Why not? And I think that they're all the questions I have for you, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That's perfect timing.
Good timing, yeah.